unity of working people, and the power of collective action. As a proud supporter of labor, I firmly believe that when we protect workers, we strengthen families, and when we strengthen families, we strengthen our democracy. As a public servant, and most importantly, as the chair of the Museum, Arts, Culture, and Entertainment Committee for the state of Illinois, I am especially proud that the National Randolph Pullman Porter Museum is part of the first Black tourism district in the United States. That work honors the legacy of the Pullman Porters while turning history into economic opportunity for our communities. As you all should know, museums play a critical role in preserving our history, particularly now when the federal government is trying to erase our history. Black history, which for far too long has been overlooked, undervalued, and erased. When we preserve history, we protect truth. And when we protect truth, we protect democracy. So I accept this award with gratitude and with renewed commitment to continue building systems that expand opportunity, protect rights, and strengthen our communities. And as scripture reminds us, we are laborers together with God. 1 Corinthians 3:9. Thank you, and let's keep working.
Let's make some noise one more time for State Rep Kim Newell-Clay. We're going to keep this party rolling. Our next honoree has accomplished many great things, and you'll hear her name in countless places and spaces. Dr. Keisha McCaskill. Dr. Keisha E. McCaskill is a proven leader who believes that government works best when it listens, delivers results, and puts people first. As Cook County Commissioner for the 5th District, she has passed more than 300 pieces of legislation focused on expanding access to health care, creating affordable housing, rebuilding infrastructure, and strengthening neighborhoods across the South Side and Southland. Before serving as commissioner, she led major government initiatives, managed multi-million-dollar budgets, and helped implement statewide programs that expanded access to jobs, justice, and essential services. Please join me in saluting Dr. Keisha E. McCaskill.
Good evening. First, I want to acknowledge God, acknowledge my husband, who is a member of UAW 551. So I understand the union household and how that works, and I applaud each and every one of you for the work that you do. My friends and family who have come to support me, I thank you for that as well. I'm going to do something a little different. I want to spend my time speaking about the vision and acknowledging Dr. Hughes. Thank you for having the vision to come and see buildings that are dilapidated and understand that there is richness in the ground. There is richness in the soil. When we celebrate this 100th centennial of Black history being recognized, she is the demonstration of what Black history looks like. She is the epitome. And this year, she'll be able to say that in this year of Black history, the Pullman Porter Museum has entered into its next phase. That's something for all of us to be proud of. As women, our roles are not always easy. That's not to say that it's easy for men either. However, for women, it can be a lot more difficult, whether you're in the front or behind the person that you love. We have to acknowledge that when a woman has this level of visionary strength, it doesn't just impose on the project, it uplifts everything around it. So when Black women are empowered, everyone is empowered. So let's continue to empower our Black women, continue to see their vision, continue to understand that when they put something forth, we nurture it to its growth. So I thank you for everything that you've done. I thank you for paving the way for people like myself to understand that it's bigger than what I may see in front of me. And for every labor union in here that has supported me since I was appointed into this position, I appreciate you. I saw Jonathan Jones out there somewhere, and so I want you all to know that I don't take this lightly, that we will be working together and we will be bringing these communities back. Thank you.
Congratulations once again. Our next honoree is one cool dude. Yes, he knows more about Chicago than probably all of us in this room put together. He's an influencer who reps the Windy City everywhere he goes and to his thousands of followers. Most recently, he picked up an Emmy for his groundbreaking work showcasing the city. Yes, congratulations on that. The city he loves so much. Please join me in congratulating Chicago historian Sherman Dilla Thomas.
Thank y'all very much. Very honored to be here. Thank you, Dr. Hughes. Thank you, Brother David, for the work that you do. I consider myself an employee. I'm the community engagement guy for the Randolph National Museum. I want to let all of us know that everything dope about America comes from Chicago. For my union folks, before Dark Vader had me lose my job, I was the union steward for Local 15, IBEW, was the unit chairman for Local 15, the Chicago unit. My father was vice president of the African American Police League, which is an amazing union that worked hard within the police department. So labor's in my blood. Chicago has everything we need. There are more local ones in Chicago than any other place. Chicago is not only home to the first ever Randolph Museum, but we're home to the first ever Black History Museum, the DuSable. We're home to the first ever Mexican American Art Museum, right? We're home to so much. And so what we need to realize is that no matter what's going on outside of our city, everything we need, everything that we should be focused on is right here inside of Chicago. So let's continue to do that. And shout out my super awesome fan wife, because she takes care of our 7 kids. Man, your business. Don't start trying. She ain't got to worry about it. But she takes very good care of our family. I wouldn't be here without her. I encourage us all to, lastly, I want to say, do me a favor. Don't say anything negative about your city. Don't let anyone else say anything negative about your city. It's the greatest city on earth. We should act like it sometimes. Again, thank you very, very much. I stand on you guys' shoulders and continue to lift up the museum, because everything that's inside of that museum has contributed to the fabric of what I am today. And shout out my wife. Hey, boo-boo. All right, thank y'all very much.
7 kids.
Give that woman some more drinks.
I only got 2 of them drinking. Okay, Lord Jesus. Shout out to Brother Dilla and his wife. And Emmy is a good look, brother. Congratulations again. Let's make some noise for our very own Sherman Dilla Thomas. Our next honorees of the night really need no introduction, literally. But they definitely deserve it. Power couple, Spencer and Henrietta Leak. Now, Spencer Leak Sr. was born in 1937 to Dottie Leak and pioneer in Chicago mortician A.R. Leak. Henrietta Leak, a proud native of Chicago and the product of the Chicago public school system, has dedicated her life to family, faith, and service as co-owner of the famed Leak & Sons Funeral Home, founded by God in 1933. She plays a vital role in overseeing daily operations alongside her husband, Spencer Leak Sr., her partner in life and business for nearly 56 years. They have committed and advocated for social justice, the city of Chicago. They have been joined by 10,000 activists led by his father, A.R. Lee, and Reverend Clay Evans to protest the racially segregated Oakwood Cemetery. Since 1993, he has served as president and CEO of Leak & Sons Funeral Home, continuing his family's legacy of compassionate service. He's also hosts the radio program It's Time Truth Speaks on the greatest radio station in the city, in the nation, in the country, Inspiration 1390. Now listen, this bio is extensive because their life, legacy, and history is extensive. And I told Michelle, I don't even have to read their bio. None of us have to. Because everybody in this room knows the Leaks family for the great work that they do, the compassion that they show to the community, for the families that they serve, not just in time of bereavement, but throughout the years. And listen, I wake up every day and I say, I'm glad to be seen and not viewed. Let's make some noise for the Leak & Sons family, everybody.
Thank you so much. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of our lives, to the Pullman Porter Museum members, to all the recipients of the awards today. I'm just so happy to be here. On behalf of my mother and my father, they are not here this evening. As you may know, we are the firm that is hosting the services of the Honorable Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. And my mom and my dad have been with the Jackson family all day, so they could not be here this evening. But one thing Ms. Jackson has asked of me is that on next Sunday, Reverend Jackson will lie in state in the South Carolina Capitol. And she has demanded that I personally drive Reverend Jackson to South Carolina. So on Saturday morning, I will be leaving to take Reverend Jackson to South Carolina. But there's one problem, is that Ms. Jackson has also demanded that I take my wife on the 13-hour drive to South Carolina. So I say to you, keep hope alive. One other thing is that Marcel and Michelle have talked about the South Side and the West Side. When I make arrangements with families when they're servicing their loved ones, those people that we serve on the South Side, Mr. Lee, here's our insurance policy. And it's going to take about a month or two to get paid from that insurance policy. But when I serve families from the West Side, they come with that cash. So shout out to the West Side of Chicago. One other thing, 25 years ago, I had the opportunity of marrying this young lady. I got the looks, she got the brains. So I wanted my wife to address you this evening. Thank you so much.
I want to add that I got the looks too. So thank you all. I'm actually speaking on behalf of my father and mother-in-law. They are the most phenomenal people that you will ever meet. And tonight, this is such an honor because
when you think about the Pullman Porter Museum and the legacy that we've heard on the stage tonight, I am blessed to be a part of a legacy. I'm not from Chicago, sorry, not South Side, West Side, no, I'm from Georgia, sorry. Will you take me, y'all take me on the West Side? But the legacy of this family is in parallel to what happens across this city. It is not in isolation, it is connected. Every single thing, once you talk about since our grandfather and bridging the gap to have people of color able to be in a cemetery that they were not there before. The fact that when Martin Luther King came here, that my father-in-law was the one who drove him around and escorted him from place to place. This is not by accident. This is a legacy. And I just want to thank all of you all for what you have done to acknowledge our family. And so my husband represents, and myself, the third generation, but our children are the fourth generation. They talk about Black businesses don't last. We will last. We will be here. Our children are the fourth generation, and they understand that that legacy means something. So we will be the Anheuser-Busch of what it looks like to be a Black family in business. So thank you so much, and thank you on behalf of my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. We appreciate you for this honor. Thank you.